Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's hop right into the 32-week bump update. First, I want to mention some of the highlights for this week. So baby girl is currently about 4 pounds. She's about 15 to 16 inches long. And she is doing really well. I feel her kick and move all day, every day, and it's getting to a point where I'm like super uncomfortable. So some new symptoms, some old symptoms, they're kind of just like meshing at this point. Some have kind of gone away, some have stayed, and some have emerged. Like some new ones have come along. Some new ones that I experienced are pee sneezes, which sounds really gross, but it's this thing where you sneeze and you can't even help it, but like a little bit of pee comes out. It's really gross. My belly has been really itchy this past like week and a half, I want to say. My stomach is growing, obviously, and at this point I'm just like super uncomfortable in all my clothes. But now my clothes are getting like super tight, especially my tops. So I'm noticing that in my belly area, like certain shirts will leave like a mark on my stomach, and just randomly like my stomach will start to itch. My stomach is really big, and so I can feel like it getting bigger and it's stretching, my skin stretching. So I try to avoid scratching. The other thing that I have done to kind of like deal with the itchiness is to apply like shea butter or cocoa butter, along with like some coconut oil, kind of mix the two and just rub it on, and that seems to help a little bit so it's not so dry. Of course, I will remain out of breath. That's kind of been constant for like months now. I would say like even in the first trimester I was like super out of breath, and that really like stuck. Like that was something that didn't really go away. Mood swings, you guys, everything makes me cry. I was watching, what movie was I watching? I was watching Save the Last Dance with my mom a couple of nights ago, and I was watching a particular scene in the movie and I just started crying. Like I was just like, what is happening? Why am I crying like this? Why do I feel like a maniac? Like I felt crazy. So I definitely am starting to cry more than I thought I ever would this time around. With Ayla I experienced it a little bit, but like this time it seems to be like anything. It could be a happy scene, sad scene, it doesn't even matter. I'll find something to cry about. Ahmad and I went to see Spider-Man because he likes like those comic movies. I'm not really into them, but I'll go just to get out of the house. I was crying when one of the characters like died, so I'm just like, I need to get myself together. Like this is ridiculous. So my hormones are definitely all over the place. I'm also I'm noticing that like I'm just so uncomfortable. Like I can't get in a good position. Like even when I'm just trying to relax, I notice that I'm just not comfortable. Like I can't get in a comfortable position in my bed, on the couch, on the floor. Like it doesn't really matter. I feel so, like I feel like bricks are like sitting on my body. Like it just feels so heavy. I had a pregnancy pillow that my sister actually bought me when I was pregnant with Ayla that I used frequently. I would say I started using it when I was like 15-16 weeks pregnant. My back was hurting really early on, and I don't know why, because Ayla wasn't that big obviously at 15-16 weeks pregnant, but I guess my center of gravity had shifted and my body was trying to adjust, so like I had back pain really early on. This time around, however, when we moved, I don't know where this pillow went, so I wasn't gonna buy another one. I just kind of like dealt with it this time around, and I put like pillows between my knees when I slept in the bed on my side. The biggest symptom that I experienced that was new for me this week is like a lot of pressure in my pelvic area. Like I have been just like, even going to the bathroom, I'm like, is that her head like about to come out? There's so much pressure down there, and it's just this uncomfortable feeling like your baby's gonna come out at any time. So I don't know, that just really is new for me. So I asked my sister about this whole like pressure in that area, and she's like, that's totally normal. It happened to me. She's like, I thought my pelvis was gonna break the last time I was pregnant, and she was pregnant about 7 years ago, but she did mention that. I do remember her saying like she felt like my niece was coming out like that day because it was so much pressure. I've been having like some Braxton Hicks. That's new for me. The lightning crash I mentioned to you guys before, but this Braxton Hicks is new to me. Like, I would be sitting down at work and I would just get like these like little, it almost feels like little pricks. Not anything painful, but definitely something that I noticed. Cravings. Now, cravings, I don't really have cravings anymore. It's so weird. Like, I used to crave like sweet things like donuts, or like last, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I was craving a smoothie and I made a couple of smoothies, and that kind of faded out. I also noticed that I couldn't eat before bed. So like, Ayla's in here with her father, driving him nuts, but that's great because, you know, mommy never gets a break. So yeah, so I haven't had any space to fit any like food beyond like vegetables and a protein. Like, if I have potatoes or rice, it's like such a small amount. It's probably like 2 teaspoons, if that. Sorry, not 2 teaspoons, 2 tablespoons. And that's really it. Like, that's all I can fit, because it's just, I just feel so uncomfortable after I eat. I just feel sick after. So lots of water, that's been a thing too. I've been super thirsty. Lots of water, protein, veggies, and like little snacks in between, but my go-to is Honey Nut Cheerios, because Honey Nut Cheerios are like the key to my heart. I love them. And when I find that when I'm pregnant, I just love cereal, like as a snack. Like, not, I'll have it in the morning for breakfast, like if I'm going somewhere and I need to get there like quick, I'll have a quick breakfast, which is usually cereal, and Honey Nut Cheerios is my go-to. But I've been trying to be better since I'm on maternity leave now, about like getting up, making my breakfast, making Ayla her breakfast, and then taking the morning to like really eat a decent breakfast so that I'm not picking until lunch. So some things I've been up to is spending time with Ayla. Now you're camera shy. So she loves FaceTime. She's acting shy right now, but she absolutely loves to be on FaceTime. My girlfriend requests to call her Lala, which is my sister. She calls her, are you trying to expose me on camera? Hold on, let me just fix this. We always call my sister on FaceTime. So she is constantly picking up my phone and asking to call Lala. So she loves FaceTime, and right now she's acting camera shy, but she's totally not camera shy. Did you poop? Oh! Another highlight for this week is that my little baby girl here, she is finally taking some steps, which we weren't pushing her to walk, but she just got like crawling like down packed, so we wanted to give her a little time to like start walking. So this week she has shown a lot of interest in walking. So we try to encourage her. What? We try to encourage her and like get her to walk with to myself or Ahmad or my mom, who yeah. So we try to get her to walk around and just like get comfortable walking, right? Yeah. You want my necklace? Yeah. Don't break it. Oh, thanks. So yeah, so she's been doing some walking and she's doing a lot of talking. So people, they probably think I'm crazy, and they're probably like, oh, every mom says that about their, you know, their child or whatever, but like, I can understand her. She mimics everything that Ahmad, my mom, and I say, and it's not like words that come out that are super, you're trying to eat my necklace? They're not super clear words, but she'll say she'll hum the word, or she will make the same sound with her mouth that the word of the word. So she is learning so fast and she's taking in so much. We've also had to been like super cognizant of the fact that she is a parrot now and she repeats everything. So we try not to curse in front of her. What's the matter? Yeah, so this is usually like around the time where she would wind down for bed. I know. She winds down for bed at this time, and then I usually have, look, say hi to the camera. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much. Can you say hi? Say hi. Hi. Yeah. So we've been on the floor doing a lot of play and a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, a lot of talking and reading, and she seems to love that. She loves that I'm home now. I know. I love being home now too, Mama. And he's saying hi to the camera. Hi, camera. Hi. Yeah. So yeah, so the other thing I did actually today is that I took out all of her old things, like when she was a newborn, and I organized them so that they're ready for the next baby, because they will be her clothes will be passed down to her sister. I've also been thinking about like some of the things I'm going to put in my hospital bag this time around. She'll be passing along some clothes, some of her like toys and stuff. She definitely will pass down. She's eating my chain now. Yeah, no thank you. We are just trying to organize and clean and get ready for the baby, because next thing you know, this baby will be here, and I believe as of right now I'm like 4 weeks away. Yeah, so baby girl is coming. Also I have to remind myself to do a lot of relaxing these next 4 weeks because I'm gonna have her home and her sister and recovering from a C-section. Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go and get this little one ready for bed. Say bye. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We'll see you in our next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye.